I finally found a refreshed inside and outside Chevy Silverado LT, and this one is priced perfectly. Now, one thing I'll say is this: if you are looking at the refresh, they only refresh the outside on a custom and work truck model, but if you do get an LT, you do get the new interior and of course the refresh on the outside. So I am going to show you guys the interior and exterior. I'm going to show you the payload, so let's go ahead and get into it. So here is the configuration of this truck. It's going to be full-wheel drive and has that 5.3 Ecotech with the 10-speed transmission. And here's just some of the standard equipment on this particular one. And at the very top here is the standard vehicle price, $50,600. And this truck only has just one option for the most part, and then it has some deleted equipment. So all in, the total price is going to be $53,765. And in the comment section, did the fuel economy increase? I don't think it did. Now up front, you do have full LED headlights. So in the past, you just had a reflective style. Now they give you a projector for your low beam, and then you have a high beam. Really cool accent, and it's a sequential LED turn signal and daytime running light. And that's pretty much the only lighting up here. Let's check out the turn signals really quickly. So here's the turn signal. Looks great, bright, has a really cool appearance. And one last thing I'm going to show you on the lights. Now I want you guys to see how GM's flexing on everybody now that they have a refreshed pickup truck. Since everybody's been picking on them, watch this. Isn't that cool? It's like a little flex. That's their little flex, guys. And I must say, I'm really impressed. I think that GM definitely is up there again. They were lacking, now they're up there. Overall, the front grille is chrome, as you can see. I love the painted bumper inserts. It really does break up that black plastic nicely. Tow hooks down below. There are no parking sensors up front. And then check out your hood design. Looks really good. And if you come over to the side, you do have a 17-inch wheel, and it's wrapped in a general grabber tire. It's going to be a 255/70/17, independent front suspension, fabric material on the wheel wells, and you have that Silverado badge on the side. This one does have the smart key system, so if you walk up to the door, push the button, it will lock it, and then it'll unlock it. This one does have the convex. And there's not a lot of chrome on this too. This is a really nicely optioned truck. Under $54,000, 5.3 with a 10-speed transmission. You can't beat it. Now, one thing I would like to see from GM is an option for like a 30-gallon, 33-gallon tank. I think that would really help with people who are towing. But this does have a 24-gallon tank. Leaf springs out back. As you guys saw, this one did have four-wheel drive. Now, if you're looking at the refresh, nothing changed out back. I'm going to show you side-by-side comparisons for both, but not much has changed. Really, nothing has changed in the back. They really just refreshed the front end of it. But you do have your plugs for your Class 4 receiving hitch. It's going to be a 2-inch opening, 4 and 7 pin. Electronic tailgate. You have a camera and a light for the conventional hitch. And this one does not have a spray and bail line. However, they do give you a plastic material out back. They still provide lights. And this bed is pretty tall in comparison with what I see from Ram and even Ford, I believe. You do have lights up top too. And this tailgate is pretty lightweight too. You almost can lift it up with one finger. But let's go ahead and look under the hood of this one. I think GM should change the name of the 5.3 liter to Old Faithful, because this engine is definitely Old Faithful. This thing has been around for a long time. 355 horsepower, 383 pound-feet of torque. All V8s now are exclusively mated to the 10-speed transmission. You can cheer, you can hooray. 100%, this is the way to go. I can't wait to see what the fuel economy numbers are going to be, and that's why I made that little comment on the window sticker because I was hoping it would get, maybe 21-ish on the highway with that 10-speed, but I guess it doesn't make a huge difference in the Philly Commie numbers. Now, I feel like this interior reminds me kind of the Tahoe, just a little bit. I love the new design. Everything looks good. Everything looks refreshed. Feels good. It's clean. Man, I'm really happy for GM because they needed this. And yeah, this is beautiful. Good job, GM. Good job. Finally, you are definitely up there. Everything looks great. Even though you do have some hard plastics, I think that the interior design makes up for it. This is just on another level. You do have power seats on this side, and these are cloth. Overall, the only thing that doesn't look like it was changed was the steering wheel, but it's definitely refreshed from what I remember. This is still newer. Maybe the windshield wiper stalks and the shifter, the only thing that's unchanged. But as far as the door goes, sorry I'm jumping all over the place, I'm just excited. This definitely is refreshed, like this top piece here. And down below, cup holders, a little bit of storage. You do have the electronic parking brake, your full drive system in driving modes, tow haul mode, lighting, and you have a beautiful screen. Oh man, look how beautiful that thing looks off. It looks beautiful off. How does it look on? Let's go ahead and start it up. I love where they put the start button. Good stinking job. Someone's listening over there in GM. It used to be like in a weird, awkward spot. Now, easy to get to. Easy to get to. Check out the design around your air vents. Wow. This is top notch. I mean, just marvel real quickly. Real quick, let me check up here. What's that? Okay, a little bit of storage. You put some pins. Well, you can't put pins up there, but you can put something there. So, screen and screen. Yes. I was so excited to see them redo this interior. And I'm applauding right now in my head. I love it. Dual climate control. Everything just looks perfect now. Everything's situated correctly. Yeah, good job. If I was in the market and this was an HD, I probably would go ahead and jump in. But let me go ahead and start here. Fuel level is low, unfortunately. But that's okay. It's okay. We won't run out of gas. I don't think we will. We're gonna hit dismiss. Oh yeah, this is just so much nicer. You see that tow haul mode? It's already on. Oh man, yes, yes. When you do your driving modes, look at this. You see the little Chevy? Yes, this is so much better. Wow. Yeah, this is good. Good stuff here. Love the animation there. It's really cool. You do have your compass on this side. Now we're going to use this again, the dial. So here's your drive summary, trip 1 and trip 2. You have a timer, tire pressure, driver assistance, oil life, brake pad life, air filter, blank page, and then you can edit your info page options. And now I'm going to go to the right. So you can actually, let's go back to the left. And let's go to music. AM and FM, Sirius. You have USB 2, Google News, podcast, navigation, phone, and then if you want to, configure this however you like, here you go. You can put whatever you want that's listed here, or you can put nothing if you want. Transmission fluid, fuel economy, tire pressure, time and temp, compass. Right side, you have your driving modes. Yeah, good stuff. Lower gauges, you can change these. Maximum, medium, and minimum. It's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get here in the middle a little bit because I really want you guys to see this. So, one thing that GM has always done well, despite this new interior, is they've always given you your climate outside of the screen, and I'm glad they're still doing that. That's a big deal. The home button is really easy to find. It's right there. And let's see here. The screen is pretty quick. This is new. Google. It's pretty cool. And your audio. And then what's this? Okay, so this looks like the home screen. You can still swipe it. Let's check out the backup camera. So the camera's still pretty clear for the most part, so a little fuzzy out, out back there. But overall, you still have the same functions. I can't wait to see a 360 camera view for it. And if you want to turn on your lane sense, things like that, it does pop up here too. You see it right there. Wow. And what else? You have your heated seats on the side. Love how all this looks. You have your fan speeds. You can turn it off in the center there. You can turn it back on. You got that dual. If you want to have different temperatures, or you can sync them together. All good stuff. Easy to use. This is the fart button. That's what people call this. If someone farts in the car, you hit that. I think TFL truck had said something like that. And I agree with them. It's definitely a fart button. USB's off to the side. You have a Type A and a Type C. And they have a hidden button right here for some storage. It's not deep. In the previous one, it wasn't that deep, and this one's not that deep either, but it's a lot nicer looking. Glove box down below. And if this is not enough storage for you, hold on. Check this out. Boom. They give you storage below the center seat because this is a 6-passenger, so there is no center console in this one. So that basically would be your center console, or this would be your center console, more or less. So I guess I lied, there is a center console. They don't give you a USB inside of this area, which I would like to see. You do have 2 cup holders, place to put your phone. I don't see that there's a charging station in this one, but I'm sure, obviously, if you get a higher trim level, that would be available, or if you even get a 5-passenger configuration. But overall, love this new design. Very clean. You still can use the climate up here too. I guess I forgot to mention you can still do it on the screen, but I like that they give you the buttons outside of the screen. Same thing goes for your audio. You have it right here, so you don't have to go through this to find the audio. It's just a lot more simpler to have it there. Alright, so I have my phone connected. So there it is. So turn it on, enable. Pretty cool. Nice sounds. I can get down with that. Still looking for the phone, so my phone just popped up there. And so there it is. Wow. Good stuff. And for those who, love that, the Waze app, that's what I normally use. Here's your audio here. You can check out all the music I listen to. And let's see, your phone. And don't pay attention to my 94 voicemails. I don't ever pick up my phone. I apologize in advance. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and go back here. So I want to show this to you. You can move things around however you feel. So if you want this over here, you can do so. And if you don't have an Android phone, you could just swipe this all the way to the back so you don't have to see it. It's really cool. Yeah, this is top notch. Really top notch. So you still have that same design as you saw up front. Everything looks great. I'm going to keep saying that because I've been really rooting for GM, and I think this really will put them back on the map, guys. Now, they do give you 2 USBs out back, so GM's not being greedy anymore with their USBs. Power plug, and you do have a essentially flat floor surface out back. 60/40 bench, and I don't know if I mentioned this, does have LED interior lights front and rear. Alrighty, so gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 7,100 pounds because it doesn't have the 2.7 liter. It would be 7,000 pounds. Gross combined weight rating is 15,000 pounds. The rear gross axle weight rating is going to be 3,800 pounds. Curb weight, 5,149 pounds. And max payload is almost 2,000 pounds, but it's 1,951 pounds exactly for this configuration. And front gross axle weight rating is going to be 3,800 pounds. So this truck has a lot of capacity. Real quickly, 9,200 pounds is a conventional trailer weight. Max ton weight is 920 pounds. Gooseneck is 8,600 pounds, and then 1,290 for max ton weight. So all in all, this is a really good option for people who want payload if you plan on hauling a lot of stuff in the bed. Yeah, this is, I'm really happy for GM. I mean, I think this is a good truck for people who are in the market and they plan on buying a new truck, because I think this interior is timeless. It's definitely a step in the right direction for sure. And I think that GM's going to sell a lot of these trucks if they can produce them fast enough.